Hi students, today in this video we go for the another exercises of poem number 8 and the name of the poem is books. So let's start the exercises, and here is exercise complete the poem that one incomplete line of poem is given here and you have to complete those lines by writing the correct words in that line, in those lines. So we start now. The first line, this is the second stanza of the poem. Tall, skinny. Here the word books is missing. You have to write this word from your Marigold textbook, page number 135, from the poem books. So you have to write this word by yourself. And in number 2 lines, that on the shelves, here the first part of the line is missing and it is up high. 2 words are missing here, up high. So you can write these words from the textbook. And in the third line, also 2 words, first 2 words are missing, that books. Here little fat, these 2 words are missing and you can write this word also from the textbook. That stood by, here the last word is missing and it is themselves. So these missing words you can write, you have to write from the textbook, page number 135, poem 8, books. So you have to complete the poem by yourself. Some students not done this. When I checked your notebooks that you not done this exercise, but you have to done this by yourself and you have to complete it by seeing in the textbook. So this is the complete the poem, and now we go for the next exercise. And here is poetry comprehension. Read the poem and answer the questions. One stanza of poem is given to you. You have to read that stanza and you have to give the answer of questions given here. The stanza of the poem is the last stanza that I opened one up, and this is the starting lines and the ending line is what a wonderful book. So these 4 lines and this is the third stanza of the poem. You can write this, you can read this stanza from the textbook. And now we go for the questions from this stanza. And here are some exercises from this stanza. Answer the following. Number 1, what did the child do? Here we have to write the action of that child in the poem. What did he do? So in the first line of that stanza, that I opened one up, in this line we can get the answer that the child opened one book. The child opened one book. Here the meaning of question is कि उस बच्चे ने क्या किया, the child do, क्या किया उसने, तो उसने क्या किया, the child opened one book, उसने एक book open की. So this is the action of that child. Number 2, write past tense form of given words. Here some action words are given and we have to find the past tense form of those words. Number 1, seat. SIT is seat. It is a main verb, it is a root verb, and the past of this word is sat, and this word we can find from the second line of the poem, that and sat down to look. So here we can find the answer from this stanza. Number 2, tell. Tell is a main verb. Tell means कहना, and the past of this word is told. Told means कहा. So this told word we can find from the third line of the stanza, that the pictures told stories. So we can find the answer from the stanzas. And number 3 question is write rhyming words from the poem. In this stanza, how many rhyming words you can find? Here only one pair of rhyming words is there, so it is look, book. So these are rhyming words. And number 4 question is write opposite word of closed. Here we have to find the opposite of closed, and this word also we can find from the stanza. In the first line of the stanza, opened. I opened one up. So the answer is opened. So these questions, and you can find the answers from the stanza directly. So these are the comprehension questions, and now we go for the short question answers of this poem. And here are some short question answers of entire poem. Number 1, what did the books in the library look like? Here we have to mention that which type of books we find in the library. So in this poem, answer, some books were tall and thin, while some were little and fat. Here the word for thin in this poem, the skinny word is used, but we write here thin. Some books means कुछ books जो है वो tall, height में बराबर, और thin means skinny. कुछ books है वो tall और thin है, और कुछ books जो है वो little and fat, छोटी और मोटी है. So this is the answer. And number 2, why did the child in the poem like looking at the pictures? Here we have to write the reason that why the child in the poem liked to look at the pictures. Answer, the child in the poem liked looking at the pictures because the pictures told stories. He liked to see pictures because the pictures told. This book is of picture story book, so he liked that book, and the pictures in the book told stories, so that's why he liked that book, and it is wonderful book. So this is the answer, 2 short question answers of this poem, and I hope you understood all the exercises very well. You have to repeat these exercises in your notebook. Thank you.